All right. Welcome to another edition of Outside the Box. And I do hope I waited long enough to say that this time. So we'll see when we play back whether or not I get cut off. As usual, I'm Seth Englehart at The Leaky Mind. And with me is Piper.
Yup.
At Giggity.
At Fizz Giggity, or you can find me on the Popcorn Podcast if you want to listen to me some more.
All right. Answer. For those of you wondering how to spell Fizz Giggity, it's F-Y-Z-Z-G-I-G-G-I-D-Y.
Yeah, I was actually about to.
Yes,
you can keep going. I'm just making the.
Sad thing is, I think I memorized your how to spell Fizz Giggity before you did.
Right? It comes out, but as soon as when I type it, it's fine. But as soon as I start trying to spell it out loud, I'm like, wait, is that too many Z's? How many G's are in there?
We've got 2 boxes today, unless there are any others I'm forgetting. We've got the Loot Crate, which this month was the theme was time travel. And we have BattleBin, which is a Battles and Brews theme. So that sounds like there's going to be some drinking games. That'd be my guess.
It's neat.
Which is fun because I've actually been taking advantage over at my local grocery store. They've got a wall of different craft brews, and you can mix and match your own 6-pack. So I've been doing a sampler that way.
Oh, I love doing that. I just recently fell in love with one that I just recently tried. And I don't have the bottle with me because I'm pretty sure we tossed it. But it was like not your father's root beer or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or not your grandfather's root beer, something like that.
If anyone wants to see a picture of that, that's still up on your Twitter feed.
Yeah, I snapped a picture before I opened it up. And see, at first, it was given to us. Somebody bought a case and totally said we should try it. And it sat in the fridge tempting me for a long time. And I didn't look at it closely, so I kept just staring at it going, so is it like root beer flavored malt liquor? What, cute flavored? So when I finally decided, well, I'm drinking it, I had a sweet tooth anyway, I started reading the whole thing. And it described it as a spiced ale. So I was like, oh, so it's going to be one of those beers that has a interesting aftertaste or something like that. And I was like, but for the most part, it's going to taste like beer or in the beer family. So I almost put it back. And then I was like, screw it. I'm going to drink it anyway. And so I was really shocked when I took my first swig, and it just tastes like root beer, dude. I kept looking at it and reading the label again, and then taking another swig and reading it. And I was like, "Says it tastes the least a bit like beer. This just tastes like root beer."
If anyone's interested in what I've been trying, I've been posting. I don't have more than one a day. Usually it's in the evening, but I've been posting pictures of the ones I've been trying. I discovered I am not a fan of Irish Reds, but I did enjoy this one copper ale. Lagunitas Censored, which has some cocoa in it.
Whoa. Ew.
The only problem I had with it is it tends to warm up quickly and tastes nasty warm. But cold, it's great. If you can keep the temperature on it low, I'd recommend a method other than drinking it straight out of the bottle because you're not going to keep it at temp that way. So, all right. Well, enough about the booze and more about the boxes. All right. Now, the theme, of course, is time. So, we've got Back to the Future represented in here, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and Doctor Who. I know there's some other properties they could take advantage of, but they didn't.
Because screw those properties. I guess.
They've also taken to putting fewer items in the box, but higher value, so you're not getting the air fresheners so much anymore. with the exception of the junk that was in that summon crate.
Which was all low quality junk for the most part.
Yep. Now, one thing I like, I'm not counting it towards the value of the crate, but it makes for a nice little bonus, is if you open up the little magazine that's inside, right on the center fold, you've got basically, it's a two-sided poster sort of thing. You've got a Who's Your Doctor flow chart.
You know what? I didn't even look at that. And now I have it buried.
Yeah, you just go through the flow chart, and whatever it arrives at is supposedly the doctor for you.
Oh, that is cute.
How you feel about scarves. And on the other side, the classic Out of Time California plate from Back to the Future. So, yeah, even though... So
now I'm going to be sitting here finding out who my doctor is while you show the whole rest of the crate.
Now, well, I usually count many posters when they're rolled up or folded or whatnot in here. When they're the center fold in the magazine, I don't count it. I know that sounds weird, but that's just how I work with this stuff.
Oh, that was fast. 10th Doctor.
Oh, yes. Ironically, the 10th Doctor, 10 is in his last name.
Right?
All right. Well, one of the things that had me excited for the time crate after that disappointing summon crate, and it's the reason I stuck with Loot Crate, is they promised their proven Funko Pop and T-shirt combo. So let's get to those items first here. Now the shirt is a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure shirt. Be excellent to each other is what it says. So I've actually, I have to confess, I have never actually seen this movie.
What? I actually, when I was younger, ended up watching this movie more than I even got to watch Back to the Future. Any of them.
Speaking of which, there is a lot of well, there are only 4 items in this crate because they're going with the higher value items. You don't get the air fresheners or stickers or stuff like that.
I do like the air fresheners now.
I like getting one every few months or so.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't want them too frequently because, like, what are you saying about my hygiene? Right?
But thanks to Loot Crate, my car no longer smells like old people.
But anyway, out of the 4 items, half of them, and I'm not counting the button as an item. I mean, but anyway, half this box is Back to the Future, and if you count the button, that's 3 out of 5 items. Because let me go and get the button out of the way here. Yeah, as you can see here, the button has the flux capacitor on it. So, yeah.
I have higher quality video than you. You need to.
That's not what it looks like on this end. I actually cannot read the wording on yours because it's too pixelated. I don't know why that is.
See, yours is pixelated on my end.
Huh.
That's weird.
Very weird. Wonder if there's any way we can adjust that. I'm not going to experiment, though, because the last few experiments have been disasters.
Ooh.
All right.
Sorry, I'm going to be coughing a lot, probably.
That's all right. I was sneezing earlier. I'm glad that stopped. Or this could have been a fun show. Anyway, the pop. I love this Loot Crate exclusive. Dr. Emmett Brown. And it's the 1955 Brown holding the cables that conducted the electricity from the lightning to the flux capacitor. So, and if you take a look at the back of the box, it shows the standard edition, which is 1984 Dr. Brown, just in his lab coat and all that. So the exclusive, this is more than just a repaint on the exclusive. So I have to say I was very pleased with that. I know I'm going to annoy a few of the purists out there in the collecting community by actually opening mine. But,
no.
But yeah, the sculpt is pretty good. I like the fact that though a lot of people don't take these out of the box or look at the back, there's a battery behind them. Just for that little touch.
Probably stand up a little bit easier that way too.
Yeah. So the other Back to the Future item is a 1/5 scale hoverboard replica. And this is by Quantum Mechanics. I'm very pleased with a lot of the QMX products.
Oh wow, there's a little card in here.
They're the same people that did that Batman Q-Pop figure that was in the one crate that I reviewed as an article instead of one of our video sessions as the Heroes 2 crate. So yeah, they usually do good work. But yeah, if you, again, I'm pulling this out. I'm going to annoy people. Oh well. You pull this out, you've got a complete replica. They even detailed the bottom, which you can tell through the mirrored base. So yeah, everything's there.
I like that mirrored base. That's a nice touch.
And it's a perfect spot to display Doc Brown. So yeah, definitely I like that. You know, personally, I'd love a full-size replica. You know, put up in the corner like a skateboard being stored. But yeah, I don't think they would ship that.
That'd be a pretty big box.
Yeah. And now I'm thinking of those old Taco Bell Godzilla commercials that they did. Uh-oh, I think we're going to need a bigger box. All right. And the last item is a LootCrate exclusive, BBC licensed. Yeah, here we go. You know, forget this little sleeve. It keeps coming off the box. Doctor Who Sonic Spork. Behold the power of the Spork. Yeah, my wife is going to be annoyed by the fact that I'm actually going to use this, and I'm going to be picky about how it gets washed.
Oh yeah. See, I love sporks, so this is pretty exciting. I've got a titanium spork. This will look good with it. I need more sporks in my spork collection.
You need a classic Star Trek spork. You could call it Mr. Spork.
Right?
Live long and prosper. And of course, LootCrate did their usual little bonus where they, like I said, forget that little sleeve on the end of the box, where they decorate the inside of the box. Now, this one doesn't require special folding. It's basically you leave it open, and you've got Party On dudes. You've got a TARDIS in the background, a bunch of characters from different time periods.
Actually, that TARDIS is Bill and Ted's phone box.
Oh, it is.
Look at the top. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Bill and Ted's phone box is here, but if you take a look,
they painted it blue though.
The side, right behind this curtain on the side, you've got the front of the DeLorean.
Oh, cute!
Now,
oh, there it is.
There's the TARDIS.
There's the TARDIS.
Everybody's represented in there. It's also a nice little stage display for the whole hoverboard Dr. Brown combo. So, yeah. So that does it for the LootCrate. This one, well, first off, the pop and the T-shirt makes it at least worth the 20. I feel it was worth the 40. What do you think?
Yeah. I think this one came up to value like the last one should have. With all of these items combined. They are high quality. They are all high quality, so
it definitely stuck to theme nicely.
Yeah.
You know, I've had boxes that did not stick anywhere near to a theme.
Yeah. Yeah, especially Nerd Block. Like, I didn't even know that they tried to have themes until I think you started saying what the themes were supposed to be.
Yeah, I got no idea. I know I've won a couple of nerd blocks in the past, and one of them was supposed to be a Marvel versus DC and turned out to be all Kevin Smith. Oh, with a Legend of Zelda item thrown in and maybe a couple Marvel DC stuff.
Right?
So, yeah. So, but I am checking something here. Whoop, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Katie says you can do without the lamp.
Okay, yeah, the reason I took to the lamp is in one of our earliest recordings, by the end of the show, things had gotten so dark in the room it didn't look well on the video. So
perhaps you can, I don't know what the lamp looks like, but if it's movable, maybe so it's not directly like on you, but still giving some light somewhere.
Bounce it off some items rather than directly on me. Like
there we go. There we go.
Yeah, there. All right. All right. Well, that does it for the Loot Crate. You've got the Battle Bin.
I get to open a Battle Bin, you guys.
Yeah, the folks at BattleBin, this is only their second box, but they've been very generous to provide us with not only the prize for the one contest, but also last month's box, which was their first official one, and this one. So, thanks, BattleBin.
Yeah, it's really cool to be able to kind of be a part of BattleBin's launch in a way.
I know, it's great gaining ground zero with somebody. All right. Well, take it away. You've got the bin.
All right. So, first of all, the Battle Bins themselves have been pretty decent size, too. If you look at that, look how thick.
Yeah, the one I had was pretty big, too.
Yeah, and good weight to them. So, you're definitely getting decent stuff. You can tell.
Oh, yeah. I like the quality of the coins in last month's.
Yeah, they got them in this one, too.
Oh, they do. Are they different than the ones from last month?
I'm not 100% sure. I'll tell you in a minute.
The ones I had all dragons.
Oh, this one's different, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Okay, so this one was Battles and Brews, and they have a little pamphlet this time. That tells you what's in the box, what to expect. Make sure you have everything you're supposed to.
Now, I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt. I just want to say, last month, I didn't notice that they actually had a pamphlet online as a downloadable PDF, and some of the other people who went ahead and bought theirs and reviewed them, they noticed that. So that was my fault. Did not notice. So, all right, go ahead. So I have a pamphlet this time that's a physical copy.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to grab like the smaller things first. It's like right here, there's two of those bracelets that say Battle Buddies Never Game Alone. It's cute. There is Drinking Dice. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can try to get the words to show up. Got their cute little bag. This might be hard to show because it's dice. But they all have, let's see. So they look like normal dice. Hold on. Except some of them have a symbol of a mug of beer, or you might roll a hand holding a mug of beer. There's 4 of them, and I believe this one might actually have Drinking dice. Yeah. Okay. So this has the rules for drinking dice in the pamphlet. Roll, take a drink, and your opponent rolls a number. You drink that many drinks. So basically, this is a race for you and one other friend. It's 2-player. You and one other friend who try to kill each other with alcohol poisoning via random dice. Sounds exciting. Now, this one does have a cute little bag of coins. And these coins are pretty awesome. I believe it actually says... Okay, you know what? There's 3 different games you play with the drinking dice. Sorry.
Ah.
The one I read was Russian dice, which makes sense. There's a 1-player that's I drink alone. And there's King's Die, which is unlimited amount of players. But yeah, the rules are in there. I want to see if it describes the... There we go. So these coins are the Dwarven Fantasy Coin Pack. They're in a plastic bag inside the velvet bag.
I think it's by the same company that did the Dragon Pack I got in the last one.
I imagine, because it's from Fantasy Coins, so I would assume they would just keep using the same people.
The same company. I think they also have a steampunk set.
That's awesome. These are really neat looking. Hold on, I'm going to pull out some individual ones.
The quality is something you're not going to be able to see on screen very well because they feel
like you could... This like is supposed to be a real currency. So there's one that has like a dwarven helmet on it, and on the other side, coat of arms. There is another type of the... There's 3 different types I'm seeing here. That's cool. All right, so the quote-unquote gold ones, that was the silver one. The gold ones are an anvil and a dwarf. And yeah, like I said, these have weight. Like, they really feel like convincing. And the copper has what looks like a hobbit hole, but is actually probably more of a mountain. And a hammer. I really like these.
So,
these are
because
neat.
it's hammer time?
It's hammer time. I think that, I mean, and it goes good here because since the theme is
getting hammered.
Getting hammered and stuff, but dwarves in most lore is they go hand in hand with strong booze all the time. So it works out really good that it's dwarven currency this time. I believe when they put these in here, they're just to look cool and use for whatever you want, I believe, right?
Well, I didn't see any rules when it came to other ones, but they're also useful in a lot of games that require some sort of marker or some sort of piece.
Wait, what?
A lot of games will require some sort of marker or some sort of piece that is handed to a player to denote some sort of status. These are useful for a lot of that sort of thing.
I used to, in a lot of the Magic the Gathering games for a while, I used to use really pretty things in place of tokens and also counters for different things until they started really producing their own that made life a lot easier. So there's a game dictator envelope in here.
I wonder if that's exactly the same as the last one, or if there's a variation.
I'll take them out in a second. This says it's the only way to decide for 2 to 6 players. Rules: keep 1 card per player. There's always a game dictator. Shuffle, distribute, then reveal. Now dictate or obey. So let's see. Oh, and there's a BattleBin discount in here. Now, game dictator You decide what to play. I should probably have read that all the way. How to play it, and probably who wins. The rest are all citizen cards, which means somebody will tell you what to play and how much you will like it.
That's exactly the same as in the last one. So I'm wondering if this is going to appear in every box or just most of them.
And if they do, you could probably just add up citizen cards in case you got more people hanging around wanting to play stuff.
That's true.
Or you could give them. Come on now, get back in there. Be a good card.
It seems like it'd be good if you have a regular game night. You know, just get a BattleBin in that game night. Okay, where are we going to play out of this? Well, here's how we decide.
Yeah, like, all right, guys, we've got a new BattleBin. Let's see. The next is it's Drinking Quest, the original drinking RPG. Drinking Quest: The Need for Mead. Already loving it. It's a drinking game and tabletop RPG. Hold on, maybe I can read this and show it. Is back with a brand new quest. The heroes decide to go through their Viking phase, sharpening their weapons and chugging some mead. Your hero ventures forth into a drunken Viking adventure. Please quest responsibly. Wondering if there's a little more details in here, just in case nobody is familiar with Drinking Quest, and there is. There is a what if I don't play drinking games? If you're like me and don't get all excited about getting blitzed while playing a game, wow. You should skip this month's bin, but you have me on your side. We have included dwarven coins to allow you to participate without partaking in. Aha! So that's what the coins are for this time. Without partaking in the adult libations. Each non-drinking player will receive 10 points in coins, a gold coin. And for each drink, they would be required that they lose a point. So allow you to enjoy the insanity without worrying about paying the porcelain god of hangovers the next day.
Yeah, it kind of takes the insanity out of it, but it is a good option because I do know some people that do like games but don't like alcohol. So it's a good way to try to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, so if you really do have like a buddy or a designated driver or something that really doesn't, you don't want to leave them out, then you got the dwarven coins, and let's see, it's a light tabletop RPG and drinking game. The goal of the game is to complete quests to appease the drinking gods. The game is broken into 4 quests containing 12 cards each. Players choose a character like a normal game, but when the character dies or is injured, you must chug to heal them.
That sounds fun.
Nice. The game has mechanics that prevent over drinking and also includes rules for those not wanting to drink.
So you can't have your character suicide all the time. I know people who do that.
Yeah. See, I'm sitting here thinking, this is another game where you could actually die in the RPG. So inside it has some dice. Hold on. It's probably better to hold them that way. Wait. There we go. Just normal. They're nice looking. There's a lot of crap in this little box. Oh my god. I don't even know how to get it back out once I. These are hero cards. Here's quick rules.
Yeah, those hero cards just appeared as a blank on the screen over here.
I threw them up really fast because I'm not sure. So there's some quick rules to the hero cards. So it's not really that big a deal. They look funny from what I can tell. I believe those might be the cards for the quest. Now there's a little notepad which will suck once you run out of these, I guess. Um, this tiny little notepad, whoops, is your character sheet. So
Hmm.
you don't need that many well, actually, I mean, this has all the details that you really need. And you record stuff on the back. And so this was in there by itself. But I'm pretty sure things would be a lot easier if the cards were in this.
No, that's something that might happen in shipping.
There we go. That'll make life easier getting it back in and out next time. So that's it. Those are the cards for your quests, your little character sheets, and then it includes the dice that you will need. Get in there. So this looks really cute and fun. I would definitely say the next is a more heavy, hardcore. There's more to this. Iron and Ale. Iron and Ale is a 100% dwarven card game. Mine, drink, fight monsters, and challenge your friends to real dwarven feats. You're a dwarven lord fighting for honor to become the true dwarven king. Prove your dwarven worth. Fight and drink for honor. It includes 100 card mountain deck plus 1 red dragon card. Ooh. 50 card mead hall deck and 10 dwarven lord cards, a d6, and an instruction manual. Wow. This box is pretty heavy. So I'm guessing this game is pretty hardcore. It's for ages 18 and up.
Well, I would say 21 or up in our state.
Yeah, it says 18 or up. Now that either means that you can do the non-drinking version. Says it takes about 45 minutes, 3 to 8 players. This looks like it would take time to take out of the plastic wrap, so I'm not going to. Because I can probably read more about it in here, though. In fact, there's a nice picture of what comes in the Iron and Ale. Wait. If I can get it really close up, and ha! Iron and Ale has that crap in it. There we go.
I found out something interesting while I went to try to find images of what's in there, which I didn't succeed in that. But it seems like this game was started through a Kickstarter. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's actually, I guess it's the Spotlight. Started as a simple dwarven card game, evolved into something that's way beyond a normal card game, allows its players to act in real life and use their own real life skills and attributes to earn honor. Nice.
They raised over 26 grand to make this happen.
That's awesome. And the artwork on it's pretty cute too. Let's see. Dwarves are loyal, rowdy, fight, and drink. The more like a dwarf you act, the more honor you earn. With moves like the Dwarven Kiss, this game is not for the faint of heart. For more information, you can go to tableforged.com. I've heard of them.
So to play this game, would you get more points by wearing a beard?
Probably. I'm assuming.
I'm trying to imagine you with a beard.
Right? I'll have to get one of those yarn beards. So now we have this cool, we have one of these. And it is all rolled up.
Stacks, just like with the prize we gave away.
Yeah, this one has a burlap sack, and this one is Viking Sack of Loot. Let's see. Well, I can tell what it is at this point, but there's another sack in here. So a smaller sack in that one, which is the Dwarven Bag of Holding. what's nice about these is, I mean, you could use them in role play if you're gonna go all out and have the costume.
Mm-hmm.
You could use it in cosplaying, and it's very obvious that this is a cup. So let me. Oh, that was easy. I just mutilated the bubble wrap there. A beer holder warily floats towards you. That's hilarious. Drinkingquest.com. Let me see if there's more info behind the cup here.
Maybe it's to hold the liquid for the other games.
You know what's weird is like it looks like there was supposed to be something else in here and I'm not finding it. Maybe not.
When you're referring to that manual, your hood is staring at me.
Right? Isn't that awesome?
I know.
Dwarven Quest Starter Kit. Okay. So that's what it is. This goes hand in hand with the little box. Hold on. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Drinking Quest. This goes hand in hand with this. That's adorable.
Makes sense.
And it ended up getting open like way separately. So I believe that if that's really oh, there is. Neat. This little booklet is set up a lot like a Loot Crate's booklet. So there's it stuck to my mouth right now. All right, apparently I got confused because it looks like there's pictures of coasters up here. While there's pictures of the coins that we have in here. But there aren't any coasters. So I think that's what confused me. And there's no picture of coasters through the rest of this. So, but it would have been cool if there had been coasters in here. However, I've got coasters, so we be aight.
Besides, it's a pretty cool box anyway. I'd say this is pretty solid second offering. The first offering was very good too. So I'm expecting good things from BattleBin in the future.
Yeah, I think these two boxes definitely prove that they're going to give you an awesome value. I can't remember how much their subscriptions run.
Let me check. I've got their website open in my other window.
I'm playing with Bubble Wrap now.
Okay, subscribe page. Come on. There we go. Okay, so they have first they ask you to choose your size t-shirt before I'll tell you the plans.
I don't like that.
You subscribe by the 15th to get the next month's box. Well, to get the current month's box, well, it's not bad. You just choose your shirt size and then it brings you to all the plans. If you just go with the month to month, 1 month at a time, it's $30. If you prepay 3 months in a shot, you're looking at $87. $162 for a 6-month prepay. And they go all the way up to a full year for $300.
Whoa.
So,
whoa. But I can say at $30 a box, which generally if you subscribe for longer chunks of time, you get a discount. For $30 a box, and they said how many games?
There's a guaranteed to be at least 3 playable, I think.
Well then, yep.
So anyway, yeah, 3 playable games, $30. That's not bad. That's $10 a game. And if you go with the 12-month prepay, you're basically getting 2 months for free. That's $60 off.
And considering the other extra stuff is in here and how much I'm pretty sure this would cost, because this is a hardcore, like this is a game in a big old box. Like games right now, like freaking little kid boxed games at this point cost more than $10 usually. They're starting to. So
Yeah,
these,
even when they give you a basic set of starter miniatures, the playmat they give you is a very good quality. It's like having a mouse pad for a playmat.
I want that so bad, damn it.
Who knows? We may have to swap items for boxes sometime.
Right? For now, I can say I'm going to need some more root beer.
Don't forget the ice cream.
I'm going to, I'm going to actually possibly get to play test some of this. I'm supposed to go to a Halloween party, and it's supposed to basically be scary movies, gaming, and booze. So I'm
You
going
already
to
have two items right in that box.
right, yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to see either if some of these take too long, then it might just be the drinking dice. But I'm play testing something.
All right. Well,
possibly give a report as to how fun it was.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know how that goes. All right. Anything else?
I'm really digging this bubble wrap. Thank you, BattleBin. I love bubble wrap.
Oh,
bonus.
Some evil mind. I read how this was a couple months ago. I was reading somebody developed an unpoppable bubble wrap. I'm thinking, you evil.
Oh yeah. I had a bunch of people talking about it and showing me the article, and I'm like, you can't do that. No, that's wrong.
Oh, but
why
yeah.
would you do such a thing?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they also enjoy kicking puppies. I don't know.
They must.
But yeah. Overall, we keep talking about the Indiegogo. It never launches, but we do plan to get that up soon. Main obstacle at this point, I have to borrow my in-laws' internet connection until we can get it set up at our new apartment. So once we have our own apartment, then Piper and I can probably get something hammered out and up. And what that money would go towards would be subscribing to a lot more boxes so we can do a lot of comparisons.
And what that means for our viewers is a lot more giveaways because there'll be more boxes of stuff to give away.
Yeah, in fact, wasn't that one of the tiers we were tossing around?
Yep.
Yeah, you could get random items from our boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of the support tiers is you get on a list of people that will receive receive items from the boxes.
Yeah, I've saved back some of the items from my boxes so far. So there's already something to start with, and then after all those are out, it just be as the boxes arrive, we'd be picking things out and shipping them.
Yeah, I've got some Funkos and stuff. I think that should be a separate tier, though.
Well, we can hammer out those details later.
With a tier, we'll see how many Funkos we have and make a tier that's just for...
It'd have to be a limited one, of course.
Well, yeah, it's one of those that you put a number on.
All right. Hero Crate has announced they put up their teaser image for next month's crate, and it's going to be the first female superhero that I've offered. Looking at the image, yeah, spoiler alert, but if you look at the image, it's not really a spoiler. It's going to be Wonder Woman. They used her logo right in the teaser image, so it's not like I'm giving away a whole lot. So yeah, and of course, all the boxes that we open and discuss, you can find links on outsideboxcast.wordpress.com. Right on the side of the page, we've got links to all the services. So,
yep.
Yeah, like what you see, you can check them out through there, and find a bunch.
But hey, maybe you should tell them we sent you.
Well, one of the nice things, some of these boxes have affiliate programs, some don't. That's not a uh, factor that I use in picking them. But if they do have an affiliate program and we're part of it, using the link on our page helps support us. So sometimes they'll send us boxes, sometimes they'll send us money. Either way, it helps us out. And then there are some that just don't send us anything, and we have them up there anyway. And I'm babbling again, aren't I?
I zoned out. Like, I don't know what happened. I started thinking about the Indiegogo, and I started like trying to get more plans set in stone in my
Your
brain.
wheels are turning. I like that. All right. Well, yeah. Unless there's anything else you want to plug, I'd say we're good.
I guess I'll plug. Wow, man, I did it again. Mid-sentence.
Nice.
I will plug Popcorn Podcast. It's the podcast I'm currently co-hosting where we talk about entertainment, TV, movies, mostly. Sometimes we get to talk about creators and or talk to creators and actors, and so that's always fun. But
And if you're over 18, follow their Twitter.
I co-run the Twitter account with Chad, which gets confusing because sometimes he answers stuff. It gets confusing. It's fun. It's supposed to be a family-friendly show. However, I'm on it, so not so much. I try. But yeah, go check that out. It's not you can't see me on that one. You can hear me though. And it gets funny.
All right. Anything else to plug?
Not right now. I'm not going to plug my personal stuff anymore until I get it like going better.
Fair enough. I just want to make sure we've got the opportunity to plug things, and my brain is blank. So if I had anything to plug, it's long gone.
Yeah, like I said, I keep zoning now because I'm like, well, shoot, now I need to do this, and I should sit down and do this.
Then I guess it's time to tell everybody to think outside the box, and it's time for us to zone out.